My idea is going to be poking a hole somewhere here for the Starlink to plug into, and then I'm going to run the wire. So I'm going to lie down here. Forgive me for shaking the camera. I'm going to run the wire through that hole, right through this hole, and then I'm going to come up and over through here. Now I've already got a pull string going inside, and that's how I'm going to get the wire through. Between the inside, running that wire all the way out through here, I'm going to cut about 11 feet. That should give me plenty of slack if I ever have to replace that cable over here, and enough wire to coil inside. All right, so these are all the pieces that I have. This is the RJ45 Boot. These 1-inch grommet I thought was gonna fit the power cord, which it doesn't. So as you can see, does not fit. So don't get the 1-inch because they don't work. So I even bought a 1-inch paddle bit, so waste. I got the 1.5 inch, the next size up, which now and should, as soon as I can get this off here, fit the power cord. Piece of cake. All right, so that's the 1-inch or 1.5 inch hole cover, and then I also bought an 1.5 inch paddle bit. Now this is gonna be what I'll be using outside. I saw a couple of videos that had it. This is the one to me that looked like it was gonna work best. I don't need 2 of them obviously, but I have a feeling I might mess one up. So, and I think this 1-inch hole might, okay, a 1-inch hole might do the trick here. So this one's gonna go in the battery box, and that will allow me to have the Starlink dish plug into here, and then this end will go inside riser and go to the router. So this is what this is. I'll put all the links on the video. And then I have the from looking at the connector, it's a shielded RJ45 connector. So I bought some shielded connectors. The ones on Amazon, it's like a whole pack of 50. I don't need a pack of 50. I only need at the most 3, maybe 4. So I went to Lowe's and got a 10-pack of shielded Cat 6 connectors, and then I'll have the CV boot going to it. So those are the pieces. So this is the mark. That's about 11 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it that. Here we go. No turning back now. There it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this in an angle so it'll be easier for me to fish it through. And inside is just a shielded Cat 6. Okay, so this is a little too small, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut a little bit there. Feed this through. Okay. And it looks like I also have to feed this through. Alright, so what you have to do on this one is you actually have to cut this off, this first layer, because it prevents the connector from closing in. So be careful that you don't pull the wires out when you do this. Okay, so now this goes, you can only see it only goes in one way. There it is. It only goes in that way. So I'm going to go ahead and just close this off, and now I should be able to spin this. And that's it. My son, who doesn't want to be in the camera, is going to be helping me feed. So he'll be on the top. So he's going to go ahead and feed it through this hole, which actually goes underneath this way. Okay, pulling. Okay, I see it. You have to feed it. Hold on. Okay, feed it. Ready? Okay. I got it. Try to feed this through here. All right, Aiden, grab this. All right. So now I have that wire ran from here, goes through here and out. The plan is to drill directly above the hole on the center line, right about here, about 2 inches or so. One, because I need the angle of my drill. Once I get that started, I'm going to use a unibit, slowly get the size for the connector that it will snug in. I'm not going to be using a screw. I'm going to put it in there and silicone it, being very careful of this part right here not to get that silicone, because that is a mechanical connection there. So that's the idea. So here we go. There it is. I got it to fit. Boom. I'm gonna be sealing all around here with this silicone, and then stick it in there, and it should hold it in place. Careful to note that I blocked that little area that had the mechanical piece. Nothing fancy. I'm just gonna go ahead and just silicone this. So that's liberal. Just gonna go ahead and wipe the excess off. I'm gonna go ahead and make the connection, and you're gonna see in a little bit it'll be done. I'm underneath the dining table, and that outlet is an inverter outlet. So I'm gonna make a hole right about here with that 1.5 grommet. Now let's see if this fits. Oh, like a glove. In summary, I think I'm gonna leave it out here, because if I keep it in there, it's gonna bounce around like crazy when it's traveling. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna disconnect it so it can be ready for travel. And same thing with the UPS. But after my first trip, I'm gonna see what works, what doesn't work. So for now, just to summarize, I went ahead and ran that wire from down there up here. There's my grommet hole, and there's a Starlink inside. So it's a clean way how to get it inside a trailer, an Airstream trailer. So this looks like so. And then, moment of truth. See if it works. It's plugged in. All right, so now that I got it all connected, let's see if it's online. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's see, always connect. I'm gonna go to network. I'm gonna go to Starlink. And see why it's offline. Network is on. It's online. It is working. All right. Then I'm gonna do a speed test. Whoop whoop. That's pretty good. I'll take that. All right. So it works.